China has been South Africa's biggest trading partner for the past 13 years, and trade between the two countries amount to close to R1 trillion. There's about 200 billion rand of Chinese direct investment in South Africa. South Africa wants to export more manufactured goods to help create employment and boost economic growth. An estimated 500,000 jobs have been created through trade between South Africa and China. China is the biggest market for electric vehicles, and South Africa wants Chinese companies to set up factories in the country to manufacture the same.
China is a leading nation in green economies. They now produce the largest numbers of electric vehicles in the world. It's the biggest market for electric vehicles. And as South Africa makes the transition to electric vehicles, we want to be able to also learn from the Chinese experience and get Chinese companies to set up factories here in South Africa to manufacture those goods.
Imports from China have grown more than 15% year on year in the last year. And South Africa is looking at ways to explore opportunities to expand trade to China. The two countries will today sign an agreement where Chinese companies will commit to buy South African goods in the mining and agriculture sectors. This as the country works to expand the purchasing of South African manufactured products.
We have seen a progressive increase of trade between the two countries. And what we need to do is to explore opportunities to increase our trade from South Africa to China as well. And the key aim of the discussion and conversations over the next few hours will in fact be to identify and to cement the foundations, the strong foundations we already have, so that we can improve the volume of trade between both countries, but in particular to also advantage South African manufacturers, South African producers, to export more of our finished goods and products.
Patel says that the cost structure has been the biggest constraint, with South African manufactured products often more expensive than Chinese products due to China benefiting from economies of scale. He says Africa can also produce on massive scales cheaper through the African Continental Free Trade Area Agreement. Naledi Matlapeng, SABC News, Johannesburg.